Something that a lot of females fail to understand, and a great majority, doesn't matter if they're college educated, doesn't matter how intelligent or high IQ is, a lot of them fail to understand is that men have different degrees of payment. Okay, so what has allowed this massive disillusionment, this delulu, as modern women like to put it, is that they don't understand that men indiscriminately screw women. Like a man will sleep with somebody just because it's available. He doesn't have to be emotionally attached to that individual for him to sleep with her. So what that means is that you can have a man who knows that he would never entertain you in his real life. You're just there and then I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. So now what has happened is a lot of women will see that on TikTok. A girl will say, I went with a date with this handsome man, and old women will rally behind her, says, I want what you got. I want what you're able to get because I feel like I'm more beautiful than you. Not knowing that what just happened there is just a man, unfortunately, it happens. We as men know that, just got with you. That's all it is. And that's the different degree of payment. To some men, when they like you, they have money to burn. They'll fly you to Dubai. Okay, they'll go to to Monaco with you. They'll take you to the Greek islands. They'll take you to the Caribbean. That's nothing to them. To some men, taking you to a restaurant, that's all they got. But you may find that that man, that's what he has in that at that time. That's all he got at that time. He's working on his purpose, and he understands he doesn't have money to burn, as in going to do expensive gestures because he doesn't have it like that. But doesn't mean he won't always be in that position. Men that are wise don't burn money on women. Those guys will, like, if he says, "Look, I got 10,000. I will fly you out to the Greek islands," and you're like, "Man, this is my level. This is the way I move. How dare you send me $30 when the way I move is like this? This is the kind of man I expect." Not knowing to that man, the like he is willing to pay you $5,000 just to sleep with you, and to him that $5,000 is equivalent to $10. It's $10 to him. And one man will say, "Oh, you know what? Let me take her to this restaurant." But that $50 meal or that $100 meal total means it's almost like it pains him because he's on his grind. He's about something, and he's the kind of man who's gonna love you forever. Really, that the guy he's just used to that. So to men, there's different degrees of payment. What women cannot differentiate. They feel like if a man treats me, if a man of a high caliber, a businessman or some type of Prince Charming type of thing comes down, they don't know that he's coming down to their level just so he can smash. But they see themselves as that. And then they expect that high standard that's unrealistic for the rest of everybody, ordinary men who are grinding. And then they put that as a standard and then they find themselves alone. So that's why I say to men, stay away from modern women because they're not placing realistic standards. And besides, they're going to derail the purpose because they're going to expect that little money that you're supposed to be putting on a deposit for a property. They're going to expect that to buy a Chanel bag. The money you're supposed to be putting down as a deposit or a capital for your business, they're going to expect that to be spending on them. And if you fail, they're going to leave you, go to the next person.